Today, I'm going to show you how to make a mini basketball goal with this paper, and you can use scissors. Well, you're going to need scissors, you're going to need glue. You can use glue, staples, or tape. I recommend glue, but some things you could use staples. Like with the backboard, a lot of it, you could just use a staple. Like this. Okay, this is folding the backboard. I'm talking too much. Fold it down in half. Then you're going to want to fold it in half again, just like this. You can staple the corners, or I'm going to have to choose the long way, and I'm going to have to glue. I'm going to glue this piece of paper, you're going to have to glue them all together. Yes, I'm voiceovering this because my sister is yelling, because, I don't know, the dog's being mean to her or something. But you're going to have to fold that and glue every sheet of paper together, like this. And you're going to have to do one glue or staple on the other side, because that corner is still far apart. And once you get done gluing, you're going to have to put it in the corner of another piece of paper. Then you have to fold it. You fold it over it, like this, so. And once you fold it over, you're going to have to flip it, fold it again, and then when you're done folding it again, you have to fold the corners in. Well, not corners, but sides. If you fold the sides in, you're going to have to work on the pole to hold up the basketball thing. Okay. You just kind of roll it up, put a piece of tape. Not tape, but glue. You can use tape, you can use staples. So I'm going to be transitioning when I'm using glue. Okay. I'm tired. This will take forever. Yes. Well, in the meantime, how was your day? How's it going? I really don't care. Okay, we get back to this. Now, after you got it glued together, you have to cut it into 4 pieces. Cut it once. Well, this way. This side, you're going to have to make it flat. You cut it in one side, flatten it out, and then put glue on both sides, and you're going to stick it in the top of it, which will hold it together. Then you put glue on this side, and you're going to put it on the other. Well, first you got to put glue in the middle of the paper. And then you have to fold it down. Same on the other. Fold it down. Now you're going to have to cut it into 4 pieces after you got this. Should look like a spatula. You have to cut it here. Make one cut. Same on the other. And then after you get that, you have to cut it here and here. It doesn't have to be exact, just long enough so you can fold them outwards. Now, you're going to have to fold them like this. It's going to be outwards. You're going to take this piece of paper, and this is making the base. I recommend using 2, maybe 3, but here I think I used 2. Just 2 pieces of paper folded over each other. And now this will be flimsy, but I will get to that in a second. You're going to put more paper for support. Now, wait a minute. Okay. You're going to want to put glue in the middle. You got staples, just staple all the way around it. And if you can try to staple the middle, same thing on this side. All the way around the edges, and then in the middle. Fold it over. Press it flat. Punch it. I don't really care. And then fold, barely fold the ends together. Glue the middle because the paper is separated and it will not stick completely. Now, if you did this right, you copy the same thing on the other side. You should have your base should have your base. Hold on. Do. I'm babbling. Ding. Okay. Yes, I could cut a bunch of this out, but I don't feel like doing that. I'm taking the easy, lazy route. Okay, that's good. Now that you got your base, you're going to want to put that in the center. And make sure all those little flaps, yes, these little flaps, you got to glue them all together. Which is really, really annoying. This is taking forever. This will take you about 20 minutes. 20 to 15 minutes. Depends on what paper, how much paper, glue, staples, scissors. Depends on all this. I don't know what this is, but hey. Boom, ba-doo, ba-doom, 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 da-da-doo, boom, boom. I'm definitely putting music in this. Just a small little doo-doo, doo-doo, doo in the background. I know you're probably getting tired of my voice. Okay, now that you got this folder, you're going to put it in the middle. Now, if you like this, like and subscribe. I'm going to do that because I'm bored. Okay, you're going to glue down all the edges and you glue around them too. Once you glue around all the edges, you're going to take one piece of paper and you're going to fold it like you did for the pole. But instead, this time, you're going to fold it a bit differently. Fold it in half like you did the backboard. See? And then you're going to fold it in half again. Well, first you're going to glue. I recommend gluing everything you do. Every fold you put glue. Or staples. I really don't care. Now that you glued it, you will fold it over the other one. Yay. Okay, you fold. And then you will take it and you fold it again. And glue. Now if you have staples, you could just fold all the folds. And at the very finished product, then you can staple it. It's just, this is how I did it because this is what I had. Don't put too much staples in it, though, because you will have to cut a triangle out of this in a minute. You're about to see that. See where it's falling over? You don't want that. That's what this is for. You cut it in half first. Then you're going to cut a triangle. You can make them longer. You make it reach the entire length of the paper. All this does is give it support. You glue it. And the triangle just goes around the pole. See? No, it ain't falling over as bad. It'll still lean, and we're about to get to that 2 minute. In a minute, 2 minute. Who cares? I can't words. Words are hard. Okay. Take the other piece, cut the triangle out, glue it. Now it ain't falling over as bad, but it's still a little wobbly. So we're going to take another one, cut it in half. You don't have to cut it in half, but I did because I'm going to use the other piece of paper for something. I think this is the first time I used scissors all this time. Well, second. This is like the second. I can't think. You're going to fold it, glue it, and now you're about to fold it again and glue it again. And all this does, you're about to see, is this is going on the back of the basketball goal, connecting to the base, and you're going to connect it to the pole like that. You can have it long, you can have short. I recommend having the entire piece of paper if you want a long one and not cutting it in half. But if you want a thicker one and a shorter one, just cut the paper in half, fold it in half, glue it together, and then you're going to have to fold the bottom of this down. Then once you fold the bottom down, you're going to have to put it on the base. and then you're going to glue it there. But you will have to pinch the sides of the pole because it is very hard for the paper to grip onto it with the glue. Here we go. I'm bending it a little. You just need to bend it and flex it and bend it and flex it till it sticks. You can add as much glue as you want. The more glue you add, the better it's going to be. See? This little triangle. Look how stable that is. A minute ago, it can't stand up. Now it's all good. And time for the rim. This is why I didn't use the other half of the paper. Because it just saves time. You can fold it. Glue. And now you're done gluing, you can fold again. I'm going to give you a minute just to listen to this music. Here we go. How was it? Good? I don't know. Now you're going to glue the sides. And you can bend it, flex it, move it. I'm just putting it in a rough spot. Now I'm going to draw the back board thing. That's where the ball's going to hit. And you're going to take another sheet of paper. You're going to rip it up. When you rip it up, now this ball's a little too small, so I'm going to make a bigger one. But, this one's too big. This is the problem. When you do this, you're going to have to make it the right size. See here, yes, here, I'm getting angry. That's what that was about. Okay, now it's too big. And make a smaller one. It will take you a minute to find the right size. I just recommend building a lot of them and then finding the size you want. And adjust the size of the hoop. The hoop is either too big, too long, too small, and you'll have to re-glue it a lot to find the right position. Here I'm adjusting. The hoop really doesn't want to stay in place, so it'll take you a minute to get it there. And then you can get it straight in. See? And this is the other half of the hoop piece of paper. And this piece of paper is going to be where you store your basketballs at. You're going to make a little ring. You're going to glue it together. And when you glue it together, now you're going to cut it just like you did the basketball pole. Cut little hinges, I guess you could say. And you may have to cut more, may have to cut less. It really doesn't matter. What really matters is if the paper will fold over. And then you glue the little spot. And you just stick it down on there. And now you put all your balls in there. However many you want, you can have. It works. You can put as much as can fit. You can either do this, or you can put a long one. You can have a long, skinny one along it. I had one of those. It worked out really fine. It's just hard to fit different sizes. Now, here is the final product.